So, ladies and gentlemen, dear guests, I'm delighted to have the opportunity to join you here this evening. It's always a huge honour for the British Embassy to associate itself with success stories from world-class British businesses. And in that spirit, we're very pleased to see the Institute of Sales and Marketing Management in Bucharest and to celebrate the establishment of its operations here. The UK has an outstanding reputation for excellence in education and skills. Its professional qualifications are recognised internationally. They're in huge demand by those seeking to improve their career prospects. And to give you an indication of that success, UK exports in education are now worth £16 billion annually. That's about 20 billion euros. ISMM is a strong brand in the UK. It has a reputation that it's earned over the past 100 years as the custodian of sales standards, ethics and best practice. And what I found in my conversations with the Institute's dedicated team was that the ISMM is not only about study and the qualification that comes with that, but also about the opportunity to access a wealth of information and best practice. An encyclopedia of experience generated by its members. And although this community will bring together sales professionals to share their experiences of doing business in Romania, it will also link up with the existing ISMM international network. So today we're seeing the start of a new community for sales professionals in Romania and also a new connection in the global network of professional communities. Now, building a professional community offers lots of benefits to its members, and I think we'll hear a lot more about that today. Access to lifelong professional development, added professional recognition and credibility, opportunities to network with your professional peers. And diplomats are used to relying heavily on professional communities. We try to tap into local business communities, including through our links with chambers of commerce. We try to create and nurture professional communities. For example, there's a British business group here in Bucharest which gets together regularly to share experiences of working in the Romanian commercial environment. And in fact, the whole network of British diplomats around the world is organised as a collection of overlapping communities. So, for example, the community of British embassies in Central Europe, whose leadership teams talk to each other literally every week in order to work out how we can help each other. Or the community of deputy heads of mission in British embassies all over Europe, which gets together every year to brainstorm about the future of our European network and our plans for delivering on UK objectives in the European Union. And we rely personally very heavily on the other members of these networks for support and advice. And more, we're taking inspiration from online social communities and applying their innovations. So, for example, we now have a system by which we can give instant feedback and rate each other's diplomatic reporting telegrams. I think after WikiLeaks, everyone knows what a diplomatic reporting telegram is. So we now have a system where we can rate each other's telegrams in the same way that you can rate a hotel or a book or a newspaper article online. It's a huge dynamic source of learning and development, and it brings people together. So we've already seen some striking examples of success provided by professional communities set up in Romania based on British standards. For example, the accounting sector is well represented here through the presence of the Association of Chartered Certified Accountants and the Institute of Chartered Accountants of England and Wales. And we're proud that the sales and marketing sector has been added to the list of professions where British standards are featured very strongly here. I think ISMM's decision to make its presence felt on the domestic market is a strong signal of Romania's development potential. Your presence here this evening reinforces that argument, because it seems clear to me that Romanians are keen to engage with British institutions, to enhance their skills, and to obtain internationally recognised qualifications. And I can tell you that the British Embassy is committed to supporting the spread of the kind of values and standards that are upheld by ISMM, supported by their partner Salestrust. The last thing I want to say is that Britain, and especially London, is in the global spotlight right now. Having seen what Romania can do on the shooting range and what Britain can do in rowing, it's hard not to feel inspired by the Olympic spirit of Citius, Altius, Fortius, swifter, higher, stronger. It's a set of values that has inspired ISMM to say that their ultimate goal is to enable participants to reach Olympic levels of excellence in sales. In any professional field, the pursuit of excellence requires steady effort and commitment. ISMM have built a solid reputation throughout the years for the provision of the best environment to enable trainees to exercise their abilities and demonstrate that commitment. So it's my great pleasure to welcome them to Romania and to wish them every success. Thank you very much, and I wish you all a very productive event.